Hey friends, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel. And recently, a couple weeks ago actually, I did a video where I toured the new Bootlegger Guitars store and showroom, an actual in-person store, not just a website, but they opened it up recently down in Redondo Beach, California. And in that video, I hinted that there would be a couple guitars from there that I would be checking out very soon. Well, this right here is one of those guitars. And if you look at this guitar, there's a lot going on here. And one of the things I love so much about bootlegger guitars is that they're not just doing the same old stuff that everybody else is doing. They like doing things that are a little bit different. And just at a glance, right, there's a lot of different features on this guitar. For example, it's a Tele style body, but then look at this pickup arrangement here, and look at this. It's a 3-on-a-side headstock, kind of like what you would find on a Gibson guitar, but then you've got this maple fretboard and the bridge down here. This is not a Tele style bridge. It's not even a Gibson or Les Paul style bridge. The last thing this guitar is just another Tele copy. In fact, I think it's kind of like the ultimate combination of a bunch of different features that you would normally get in other guitars, but you never get in one guitar. Now, the other thing I want to mention right up at the top here is that there's also going to be a second bootlegger guitar that I'm going to be featuring coming up in the future, and that one is even completely different from this one. So lots of variety from Bootlegger. I mean, they make all kinds of different guitars. They make headless guitars, basses, amps, pedals, all kinds of stuff, and it's all very different. Okay, anyway guys, this guitar right here is called the Rye Memphis, and this is in the Cherry Honeyburst finish. And let's go over the actual specs of this guitar because, like I said, nobody else is making a guitar like this. So, like I mentioned in the beginning, you can see here, it's a Tele style body. We've got a nice little cutaway here, nice little detail. And then, of course, you see the F-hole here, right? It's a thin line, semi-hollow body guitar. And a little detail here. Look at how thick that top is there. It's not just like a veneer that's slapped on the outside of the body, but this has an actual proper full thickness maple top on the body. Now, we've got a single hum pickup arrangement, which you almost never find on a Tele style body, and then like a string through bridge here. You can see the strings come through the back there with 6 individual saddles. So totally different than you would find on a traditional Tele style guitar where you have the 3 saddles, right, and all that stuff. I really don't like those bridges. I like it when you can adjust the saddles individually. And of course, probably one of the best things about this is there's no springs, no trem, anything like that to screw around with. So if you want to change the tunings or the string gauge or something like that, very, very simple to do with this guitar here. Now it's 22 frets, and these are nice, like kind of medium jumbo frets, finished very nicely. You can see there's a white binding on the neck, maple fretboard, maple neck, Grover tuners up here on that very distinctive 3-on-a-side bootlegger headstock. And something about this guitar that's not obvious just from looking at it, but what's really cool is the scale length of this guitar. When you think a Tele style guitar, you think of the classic Fender 25.5-inch scale length, but no. This has the 24 3/4 inch scale length. So a little bit of a shorter scale length than what you might expect, but it's the same scale length that you would find on like a Gibson Les Paul. Now, what about the price, right? So this guitar goes for $799, and one thing that's cool about that is it includes a nice bootlegger hard shell case. So for 800 bucks, you're getting the guitar with these specs and the hard shell case. Now, bootlegger guitars, they're based right here in California, but the manufacturing is done in South Korea. So it's kind of like Schecter or a company like that. Now, the first guitar that I checked out from Bootlegger was called the Royal, and it's actually kind of comparable to this guitar here because they're a similar price, only that is more of like the Super Strat version. You know, it's got more of a Strat type body and it's got the Floyd Rose style bridge. But if you liked a guitar like that, but you don't want to deal with a Floyd Rose, you don't want to deal with the double locking bridge, but you still want a really, a pickup arrangement that will give you a lot of different sounds, this is going to be a really good choice. And I almost forgot to mention, bam, coil splitting. So you can split the coils on the bridge and the neck pickups on this guitar. And then you've got that single coil right in the middle. Okay guys, so there's more to talk about with this guitar, but I want to go ahead and get into some sound samples for you so you can hear what it sounds like, all these different sounds we can get from this really cool pickup arrangement. Now, real quick guys, of course, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool new affordable guitars, plus staying up on all the latest news in the guitar universe, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, I'm going to plug this in to my Boss IR200 amp and cabinet simulator. We'll go through some kind of medium gain stuff, which I think this guitar really shines in, and then we'll also do some clean and some higher gain stuff as well, so you can hear, a nice variety of tones with this guitar. Okay guys, the Bootlegger Rye Memphis. Let's go ahead and plug this in and listen to how it sounds. Okay guys, so something that I really notice when I play this guitar is with the combination of the good build quality, the nice fretwork, and then that shorter scale, you have a little bit less string tension than you might typically expect on a telly body, a telly style guitar, right? And that less string tension and all the other nice features of the neck especially, it makes bending and vibrato really, really easy on this guitar. It's just very smooth, the strings are very responsive to any kind of bending and vibrato. And it's just a really fun guitar to play. When I went down to the Bootlegger store, I saw this guitar in person down there, and to begin with, and I saw it, and it was, obviously it's a very eye-catching guitar, especially with the maple fretboard and the black inlays, right? But this guitar, it stands out both in terms of how it looks, but also in terms of what you can do with the guitar. Because between the coil splitting and 3 different pickups on here, you can get a really nice a really nice variety of different tones out of this guitar. Obviously, if you're in the Southern California area, I really encourage you to go to the store and check one of these out and play one. But of course, you know, Bootlegger Guitars, before they opened up the store, they've been an online company for a long, long time. So it's very, very easy to just order something direct from them if you want to do it that way. I should mention a couple other things with this guitar that I saw down at the store. One is the fact that they've got this guitar in several other colors. They've got like just a regular transparent red burst. They've got a really, really nice green that I like as well. And they even have like acoustic or acoustic electric versions of this guitar. It's kind of like, you know, the ultrasonic or something like that, but it's got a piezo pickup in addition to a regular electric guitar pickup in there, and then you can use them both together. Really cool stuff, and again, just another example of these guys, you know, doing something that's a little bit different. Okay guys, what do you think of this guitar? And let me ask you, are there any features that you would add to this guitar? Because this guitar, you know, it blends a lot of different, like, awesome features in one guitar that you typically wouldn't get in one guitar. This guitar does it. But is there anything you would add? Do you want 24 frets? Do you want a Floyd Rose style bridge? I don't know, maybe a kill switch or something? Probably not on a guitar like this. But let me know what you guys think about all that down in the comment section below. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll have links for everything I was talking about in the video description for this guitar and also the Boss IR200 unit that I was using in the demo. In my instructional videos, everything down in the video description below. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you very soon.